Hey Iza, what are you using in here? It's such a good word.
That's it. I just bought it for helpful sum of money the last time I went to library.
Yeah, this is not suitable to use in here.
I don't trust you. You're just angry with me because you're broke. Guys, stop. It's okay. It is acceptable to use it here because we live in a monsoon tropical climate. It's okay. I will explain it to you. Hi everyone. My name is Huda.
Hello, I'm Madam.
Hi. My name is Aisha.
Hi, my name is Zahira.
Hi, I'm Iza. So today we are going to explain why amazing international brands doesn't necessarily good for your skin, and we are from Science Batu Pahat. When we look at the map, our below country Malaysia is located near the equator. So what does it mean for us? Well, it means that our country only has two types of weather, which is the sunny day or the rainy day. Malaysia receives around 2,500 to 3,000 mm rain per year on average, making our air rich in water vapors that could come into benefit for our skin. We learn in science that one of the factors that determine the rate of clothes drying is due to the moisture content in air. Of course, that means for our skin too. If it's hot, we tend to dehydrate faster, and vice versa can happen too. So, how does our weather contribute to our skincare choices? Aisha will explain why.
Our air is rich in water vapor because of our weather. Doesn't that mean that we need to have a very humid in our product? Yes, that's exactly what we need. In colder regions, they have less water vapor in the air, in which their product contains artificial water or called aqua integrated in the product. This is a very unhealthy choice because it supports bacterial growth. So, cosmetic founders tend to increase the amount of artificial preservatives to combat bacterial growth, which is good for the product shelf life but not for our skin. In our local product, we mainly use a magic ingredient called glycerin.
Glycerin is a humectant that is able to attract all the moisture in the air into our skin like a magnet. This is much more natural process for water to enter our skin rather than using artificial water. Through this way, our product also does not need to be water dependent, and we use less chemical preservatives. It is much more insightful way on how we use our surrounding environment for the benefit of our skin.
Now, we compare the weather here in Malaysia, and we originally bought the product from London. In Malaysia, we have the tropical monsoon weather, where it is humid all year around. We mostly have a sunny season or a rainy season, of course, unless you consider the fruit season. Yet, in the most part of Europe, they have a very dry and cold air carrying about almost no water content and all. So, most of their products are integrated with water-carrying ingredients. So, if you use their product in Malaysia, it will be too watery in addition to our humid air. Thus, it will be unacceptable for us.
Or using international brands, why not using our own local product? This they call MUT. There are certainly many benefits of using our local product from multiple aspects, but first, let's look at the economic sector.
When we are talking about the economy, there are many benefits of using our own local product for our beloved country Malaysia. In most factories, they tend to hire more workers if there is more support for our own local product. This helps to reduce the unemployment rate in Malaysia if we support our own local product. Not to mention, the product itself is much cheaper because there is no import tax or tariff, making it sustainable for all generations of consumers to purchase.
Next, we look at the benefit of product itself. When is it produced locally? That means that it stays locally with local skin type too. This means it's generally suitable for everyone in the near region where the product is tested. Moreover, there is a law that protects consumers in our country for safety hazard when using a cosmetic product before it can be sold at local drugstore. This makes us have more trust in our local product.
Finally, we should also not forget to look at the economic aspects. Local products can easily be obtained, yet produce comparable or better results than international brands with relatively lower cost needed. It is often made in accordance with local etiquettes in order to make life easier. For instance, our cosmetics have already changed into refillable cases to reduce pollution while most international brands still don't. Thus, We can only buy the refill cheaper package the next time we want to use it instead of just buying a new one. Simple, yet exclusive choice done by our local brand.
As a conclusion, it is important for us as consumers to really determine which are our needs or wants when we go out to buy our skincare. As younger generation always have fear of missing out, or otherwise known as FOMO, to use international brands, yet what is actually good for them is straight away around them. It is important for us to get to know our skin type through lab tests before determining what we want to use as our skincare. Of course, we also need to take the weather around us into consideration too.
In the future, we hope that the Ministry of Health Malaysia can help not only to provide funds for our local cosmetic founders, but also help them to grow with more promotion and insight into MBT products. This will also allow more job opportunities and enhance our local product even more.